And welcome to today's edition of KTN Scholar. And today it is a special one because there is a lot on the menu. Think about a lot being on that menu. All about Harambee Stars saying that this time out we want to get our second victory against Ghana. They've been able to play for 7 times, but trust you me, Harambee Stars have been able to win only once. And there is a time that Ghana was able to beat Harambee Stars at 13-2. We'll tell you that when that actually transpired and what are we expecting on the cards today. It will be a competitive affair and a lot will be expected from the Stars, who have not been shining as bright as their fans expect them to shine, but just maybe and maybe today will be that day. Remember, today is also a special day for those who love the boxing because of Fatuma Zarika. She's saying I've been able to box her for 29 times and gotten those victory. This time out is a different test altogether. Macero is on the cards, and tonight she's saying it will be epic and I'll be able to get that victory. Remember, today we don't have the Kenyan Premier League on the menu, but tomorrow we'll be having the National Super League. So at the same time, we'll be telling you what exactly should we expect when those charges go out there. The likes of Western Steam are saying we want to go back to the Kenyan Premier League. They know the journey is not easy, but they have what it takes to try as much as possible and get that victory. Let's talk about Harambee Stars and listen in what their tactician Sebastian Migné had to say in preparation to this game. A game that he's saying we know Ghana is not an easy feat, but we will do all that we must do to be able to get that victory.
To try to have a good game tomorrow, to press well, and to give a good hope for the future for all the fans. We have some players absent also, not only Wanyama. We can add Mandela, Ayub, Paul Were, Mariga. It's not easy, but the player did a good job. With the knowledge we have about Ghana, we'll see tomorrow if we are right or wrong, or if we are not at the level. We know since a long time Kenya didn't achieve a good result. It's far behind us, and but we'll try to give good hope for all the fans and for us. We will try to trap them and to have a victory, at least maybe 1 point. It's not easy to start with, for me, with Ghanaian team. I would prefer to start with Ethiopia or Sierra Leone first, but it's like that. Everything is possible in football. I think we are ready to fight all together. After maybe there's a different of level, we will see tomorrow. But my players give me some good things today, and we hope it will be the same tomorrow.
With football right nowadays, like there are big clubs, big countries. Like it's like 11v11 in the field. So yeah, we respect them for all they've achieved in African football. But tomorrow we are 11 players versus 11 players, so we have to show our qualities too. And I think as Kenyans too, it's time like we should be stepping up, and I think we are ready for it.
It is indeed a big day as far as football in Kenya is concerned. Harambee Stars up against Black Stars of Ghana. It is a match that has brought together people from all walks of life, fans from all over the country, from all 47 counties in this beautiful country. And right now joined by a one-man army. He calls himself KDF, Kakamega Defense Force. Karibu sana kwenye scoreline. Tuambie kwa nini KDF kwanza?
KDF kwanza ni Kakamega Defense Force. Hili ni jeshi la toto kutoka kule Kakamega, na ni shabiki nambari 1 wa Kakamega Homeboys.
Na kama shabiki wa Kakamega Homeboys, bila shaka leo unabadilisha rangi kutoka kwa rangi ya manjano kwenda kwa rangi nyekundu ama nyeupe ya Harambee Stars. Tuambie kuhusiana na mechi ya leo kwanza, unajihisi vipi kabla ya kuingia uwanjani? Kabla nikueleze mechi ya leo, ningeomba kwamba ujumbe wangu wa kwanza uweze ukafikia SportPesa, ni kwamba tunahitaji SportPesa waje wakasponsor Kakamega Homeboys. Tukirudi kwa mechi ya leo ni kwamba all in all, Ghana must fall. All the way from Kakamega, I was in Pokot, all the way from Kapenguria,
here to Kasarani Stadium, Moi International Sports Center Kasarani. I'm not here for a joke. I'm here for a win, whether they like it or not. And remember, I was born a soldier, but I'm forced to be a fan. Yeah.
Tunaweza kushana na bunduki ambayo umebeba hapa, ni showbiz ama ni bunduki ambayo unafanya kazi kweli?
This one, hakuna maneno na showbiz hapa. Hapa kuna risasi. Na risasi ni moja. Tunataka tuue nani? Ghana. Na kando na mpira, tafadhali serikali punguza bei ya mafuta. Punda amechoka. Punda amechoka. Na ninazungumuza kama official opposition leader wa Kakamega Defense Force.
Najua uko kila mahali, si kwa serikali, si kwa Kakamega na pia kwa Harambee Stars. Mwisho kabisa, kuna mashabiki ambao wanatazama ndo wanajiandaa kuja Kasarani kutazama mechi. Ujumbe wako kwa mashabiki wote ni upi sasa?
Mashabiki naomba muje nyote kabisa, mujitokeze. Manake nikiangalia katika kalenda yetu ya soka, leo ni mpira kubwa zaidi nchini Kenya. Hakuna mpira nyingine. Juzi tulikuwa pale Simba na Gor Mahia, haikuwa kubwa. Lakini leo mujitokeze pembe zote, tujaze huu uwanja. Hata Ghana wajue kwamba kule East Africa Kenya ina msimamo dhabiti kuhusu soka. Mwisho kabisa, nawaomba wananchi wa Kakamega, sana sana Shinyalu, come 2022, this is your next member of parliament. Yeah.
Asante sana, najua fursa hiyo umeitumia mpaka imepita kiasi hivi sasa. Shukran sana. Well, there you have it from one of the thousands of fans who are expected here, and already fans have started trickling into the Moi Sports Center Kasarani to witness a big game. It is going to be a big game indeed. Harambee Stars up against Ghana. Let me now take you back to Moses Wakisi with other stories of the day.
Trust you me, Abula Ahmed, I know there is a lot of expectation, and different fans will be trying as much as possible to come to this zone. And yes, you're talking about a person who's saying that they are Kakamega Defense Forces, but trust you me, I don't know if he will be able to stop any attack that will be coming from the Ghanaians, because the Ghanaian side, they're saying we know what we want to do. We are here to do some simple business, and that is top that Group F. They're already on the summit of that log, that is Ghana Group F in the AFCON qualifiers. And for them, they were able to get an impressive 5-0 victory in their opening tie against Ethiopia. Remember, for Kenya, it was a tall order because we fell at the expense of Sierra Leone. The result was a 2-1. Maybe today is a day for us to make amends and say, we know we can't do this, we can't bounce back. But they're going against a side that is led by Kwesi Appiah, a man who's saying, I played for this country that is Ghana, and I know we are in Kenya, not just to dance, but to dance while we play some beautiful football. And for us, we only need to get that victory. Kwesi Appiah for you.
Tomorrow is still going to be easy. We're playing against Kenya, and they have their home supporters behind them, and everyone is behind them. And we have always said that, modern game, there's no minnows in football. So we are coming out here to give them a very good game.
Yes, you talk about Kenya and how impressive they want to dance against Ghana here in the country. But straightforward, let's go and look what has been happening from 1964, the first time that Kenya played against Ghana. We'll be seeing those graphics on air. And yes, you can see a lot has been happening for Ghana against Kenya. The first time that Ghana played against Kenya, it was an independence tournament that was on the cards in 1964, 30th to be specific, on September. And at that time, Kenya lost big, 7-1. The second time that also Kenya played in an international friendly, it was in 1964, October 21st. And it tells you again, it was a 7-1 whooping. Yeah, Kenya never started that well against Ghana. Moving from there, 1965, 10th December to be specific, Kenya played against Ghana in an international friendly. And think about it, Ghana know how to score those goals against Kenya, because they were able to score 13 goals to 2. Kenyans were able to get only 2 goals. So it tells you against Kenya, the Ghanaians know how to score those goals. 1965, 13th December, it was a 3-all draw. And after that, 1966, September 18th, in a Simba Cup. That Simba Cup, it was the only time that again, it was not that a big margin because Kenya lost it 1-0 this time out. June 2003, a lot of Kenyans maybe are smiling because we know we can win against Ghana. And it happened in 2003 in an international friendly where Kenya won 3-1. And trust you me, that time, that match was played away. Ghana against Kenya, the last time we met was in 2005, another international friendly, and that time we settled for a 2-all draw. So that tells you a lot is expected from all these teams, a lot is expected from the Kenyan side. But trust you me, will this be the day that the Kenyans will try as much as possible and get that victory? You never know, but we have to try as much as possible and see if things will go the Kenyan way. So different results are there coming for the Kenyans side and a lot of expectation. This time out, the Kenyans need to try as much as possible and dig deep. It is a much needed victory. It will not be an easy one, but trust you me, the boys are charged. They're saying this is our time. Football Kenya Federation President Nick Mwendo also on his side is saying if we think about security, there is no kind of hooliganism that will be expected from this side. We know in the last time we had the Mashemeji Derby, we remember what happened at this same venue, the venue that Harambee Stars will be playing against Ghana. But you think about security and what the Football Kenya Federation is saying, we'll do everything to beef up the security, and trust you me, you have all reasons to come here just to try as much as possible and push Harambee Stars. If you think you'll not be safe, the President, Nick Mwendo, saying security is not an issue.
Watu wanacheza kwa mpira wote.
Despite a few injuries, our team is upbeat, done very well, fantastic training and coaching that has been going on. A lot of work, although we have a few injuries, but the team has assured me that they are ready to go for tomorrow. This is a Class A CAF game. This is a Class A game. And therefore, security will be top-notch. Bring your family and your children, no problem.
Tomorrow we intended to deploy enough numbers of officers for more units to ensure that tomorrow's match goes on peacefully without any single incident.
Yeah, it promises to be an epic battle, and security, they're saying that will not be an issue. We don't expect it to be an issue. What we expect is fans to still come to Kasarani, Moi International Sports Center Kasarani, and just try to push Harambee Stars. I know a lot of people are asking why Harambee Stars has not been getting those positive results. Maybe another reason that keeps our fans away from these venues. But trust you me, we at least have to have that little bit of faith and say this is a time that we will be able to get that victory. I know we are looking that's a picture that you're seeing. The teams are not yet at the venue, so the teams will be coming to the venue, and trust you me, we will be seeing them as they alight from the bus that will be ferrying them to this venue. So it tells you that a lot will be expected. Abul Ahmed, I know there is a lot of talks about Harambee Stars. What exactly should we expect in this tie today?
I know, Moses, a lot has been said about the team, especially with the absence of the captain, Victor Mugubi Wanyama. But good news is that he's back in training for his club, that is Tottenham Hotspur. Unfortunately, he's not going to play any part in this game. And he has been instrumental. He has been a key player in Harambee Stars in the recent past. But all in all, we have good players, the likes of Michael Olunga, who has a good record in terms of scoring goals. So we expect him to be in the starting lineup when when we get the lineup in a moment or so. So we are expecting the two teams to be arriving here in about 30 minutes or so, and we'll be giving you the lineups, how the two tacticians have set up their sides. Talk about Kwesi Appiah in the side of Black Stars of Ghana, and also Sebastian Migné, who is in charge of the Kenyan team, that is Harambee Stars. And if we talk about security, let's say since we came here, Moses, we saw hundreds and hundreds of security, let's say police officers who have been here and who are going to be deployed here to make sure that everything is okay as far as security is concerned, Moses.
It is a very important and integral part of this country, and specifically for this match. We have been having some instances before in the different matches, trust you me, and that is maybe locally here when different clubs actually go on the cards and play in the Kenyan Premier League, sometimes the National Super League. Fans are always fans. You never know what exactly to expect. But talk about number. This is just some of the few police officers we've been able to see. Trust you me, there is a huge number of them on the other side of the venue. They are just beefing up. I've been able to see, let me say, roughly more than 100 police officers, and that number is still going up. So it tells you, if you are seated at home and you're thinking about your security, this place will, for obvious reasons, be safe. There is a lot of importance because we are talking about security and we're talking about fans, how fans are supposed to come and rally behind Harambee Stars. Maybe the dismal performances that we've been having, do you think, Abula, that this will be the time that the tides will change and Harambee Stars will give back to the fans something to smile about?
One of the important things, Moses, today, if we want Harambee Stars to do better, if you compare with the first game that was in June 2017 away to Sierra Leone, is that this time around, it doesn't matter which team Harambee Stars is playing against, but the important thing is that the 12th man must be there. And Harambee Stars, whether they've been performing badly in the last years or in the last tournaments, this day is a very important day, and the 12th man must stand for the Kenyan team, the Harambee Stars. They have to cheer up their team, and it's quite interesting, Moses. We've seen hundreds and hundreds of fans with only 2 hours to go have already started trickling in, and it seems that it's going to be a good day as far as fans is concerned, and we're going to have so many fans in this stadium today.
Remember, in our Twitter poll question, we are asking you, do you believe that Harambee Stars have what it takes to go out there and be able to stop Ghana? Do you believe that? Do you think, or maybe do you anticipate that Harambee Stars will have what it takes to try as much as possible and get that much needed victory against Ghana? It will not be an easy one, but they have to try as much as possible. They have to dig deep. They have to have that stamina and maybe just have what it takes to go out there and get that victory. There is a lot of talking points. There is a lot that we'll be telling you. I know we're going to be taking a little commercial break, but remember, we will be sampling some of your feedback. We want to know if you believe Harambee Stars have what it takes to down Ghana. We are playing at Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, and fans are saying we are still coming. Just come. Maybe we have some 10 tickets that we'll be giving to fans who are saying, maybe I don't have a ticket, I don't have the cash to get to this venue, but I have 10 tickets I'll be giving out. I'll be going to the gate there, and if I find a fan who have not paid yet, they will be getting a ticket and maybe get a reason to get into this venue. We take a short commercial break, but when we come back, we will tell you more. What should we expect from Harambee Stars? At the same time, there is a lot in the cards. We have different international matches, international friendlies. At the same time, the UEFA National League that is going on. We'll be telling you what happened yesterday, what are we expecting today, and what are the odds for Harambee Stars who are saying we want to shine playing here at home.